My name is Isla Mackenzie. I'm 27 now and I'm originally from the Isle of Lewis and I'm currently living near Oxford now. I work at Mercedes HPP, which is an engine supplier in F1, and yeah, that's what I'm doing full time now and trying to be a racing driver on the side.
Ha Isla ni chynnig nas ar exemplar mar hat a chwanien is beg ALBA, a couple mar innleadair and the Formula Hun.
I definitely, when I enrolled at the college at Lewis, I did not think I was going to end up in F1. Even when I went to UWS, I definitely didn't think I'd end up there. I thought I'd maybe start like my own tuning garage or maybe end up in a lower kind of level motorsport. My first job out of uni was at Williams Racing, and that was a prototype and test technician. And that essentially is a research and development technician. So I would test the entire car as one unit and also all the individual car parts themselves as well. So that was kind of for example, obviously for safety, to check all the parts are legal, and obviously the aim of the game is to have the fastest car, so also kind of testing out development pieces for car performance as well. And then I recently started then at Mercedes HPP, which is high performance powertrains, and that is still, I'm in a testing role again, but it's for the F1 power unit. So essentially my old job was everything but the power unit, and now I'm just testing the power unit itself.
Ha corm sonrichtje e chien van image Formula yn ban, ha a kiel hook wil corm ag Isla yn cawn uia eichge een. Sin in the lot of farpish maar driver even trach.
So I think I've always probably wanted to be a driver. If I had the money, I would have done that. But in hindsight, now I feel like I'm a lot more mature. I feel like I've also got a bit of knowledge about the car itself and a bit of race engineering. So hopefully this is actually the right time for me to try and do that. Seeing as this series is kind of aimed at women of all ages. I think there were so many girls who wanted to be involved because it's so hard for girls who are even experienced racers to be able to afford to, it's a really huge prize for a very small entry fee, this competition. So I think there's one seat out of 6 available for a separate class, which will be experienced girls. But there's 5 up for grabs for women who've never raced. So I'll be in that category.
Bí an arper studdef, ac leis gyfil Isla gydych na leib yn aringach sin, a fys eich gyburin corman Isla yn ochgach, corman nach roi ddiaf yn dŵ laing. Ha cewlwch gydych idfyd, eichging che roichbe.
They're all really proud. I think they think it's come at the perfect time because I've kind of sat back and watched, people with more money or get other opportunities, and I've always wanted to do it, but I kind of had to bury that dream and focus on the F1 dream, which I managed to achieve. So now I've got that sorted. This is just the perfect time, hopefully, because even if I wasn't one of the 6 winners, there's going to be big media coverage, and it's McLaren supplying the cars, so there'll be people from there. I think it will open doors in racing, kind of whatever happens.
Hai folosach gyfil Isla misnachal agus hai soni hen y pwcht ag ydyrd. Ac nhw dylicig I hen smynigig I cheid colin ag ysio, hai gydych sonrichtje, hai bios yn ashling F1 eichge.
It's funny, you end up in like a little bubble down here where I'm surrounded by lots and lots and lots of people who knew they wanted to be in F1 from the age of 10, and they've just, done a placement year and got hired. And then it's only when I kind of go back home I realise, hang on, I did something a bit out of the ordinary. I guess when you're down here or working for the team, it seems normal, but it's not. So yeah, it kind of sometimes takes me to kind of be out of the bubble on a holiday or something to realise what I have achieved.
Gaan er een gedoofding het een local jaar te Isla. Ze nu de hanne diachingen trak het haasigig zo'n formula in baan. As he jesal zo'n show a jeno door hulletingen, a hoek taichi sa hemmer F1.
and I've had so much support from the Western Isles and everybody in the Highlands, and that's why I kind of aimed for that area. So there's a lot of pressure for me to not be too bad, but yeah, I'm really excited. I think once I've had at least one coaching session, I'll be a little less nervous, because I'm kind of seeing other girls in the competition, what they're doing, obviously keeping an eye on the competition, make sure that I can hopefully keep up or one-up them. But yeah, I'm really excited.